balanced talk show. You see me now, the energy, the balance, the confidence, the bubbly personality, the strength I carry so effortlessly. Well, it didn't start like this. There was a time I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. I hated who I was becoming. But now I actually love how I carry myself, love my new identity, and love looking at the mirror, love my self history. But the version of me built over time, few years ago, with lots of ups and downs and lots of mistakes. That's what the Balanced Talk Show is all about. It's all about finding the balance, not in just health, but in life. My story started 25 years ago when I came to Australia. Excited, scared, but I didn't even know what's ahead of me. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Balanced Talk Show. I am Alpa, and I wanted to start this show because the balance between health, wealth, family, and self doesn't come that easy, especially when the life takes you across the continent through chaos, lot of chaos. When I came to Australia, I didn't even know the English. I carried a small dictionary with me. I remember that. That small dictionary had the translation basically between English and myself. Between English and my mother tongue. My favorite place to go is grocery store because I could see the ingredients that what's there and I could actually translate it. So obviously after 5 o'clock, I used to go between 5 to 7, walk around in an aisle to understand each ingredient so that I can learn. And during the morning time after my cooking and cleaning, I used to visit the library, sit there for 2-3 hours, read the book. Obviously, I didn't understand, but read the book along with my dictionary, which is like could translate every single word. It was hard, but it was, trust me, fun. Then I started applying for a job. I think I was not sure will I get the job or not, but fortunately, I think my attitude spoke louder than myself or my language. I got a job in aftercare and before care, and trust me, one of the best job I have done till now. I was working with kids, and they were, I think, best people and best, purest soul to teach you everything. They should teach me how to speak English, what accent I should be carrying, obviously making fun of me, but that was fun. That was a fun job. I loved the job, so I thought, let me apply for a childcare courses. Maybe I get a job, and this is the career that I want to set. I studied childcare diploma, finished my course, and I was thinking to apply for a job, and here we go. Motherhood came, and I fell pregnant and had to leave the job. I was so disappointed. Probably that I was enjoying something, and I was thinking that I finally found my place in Australia and finding people, finding friends, traveling myself. But fortunately, obviously, having a family, something that I always wanted. And husband had to work because financially getting stable was the reason we were here. So he was working really hard, traveling across the countries and overseas and stuff, while I was taking care kids. While I took care kids between, I would say, 2004 to 2010, we moved from Melbourne to Sydney when I moved 2010. I was a completely different person. I didn't even know who I was, but had 2 kids. Everything was picture perfect. 2 kids, husband, stable income, financially amazingly stable, good car, job, house. But there was something missing. There was something in me. I didn't know what I was doing. Hated, as I said in my early intro, hated looking at myself. I was double the size, obese, and then diagnosed with PCOS. It's something I didn't wanted, the health, but this is what it is. And I actually found my comfort zone in food and a couch. Love sitting on the sofa, watching TV, waking up late and eating those food was hitting perfect dopamine. And I think I'm sure pretty much so many people going through that. But that was the only enjoyment for me to do it. Anyway, I was still living the life, something missing in me, still taking care of the kids, doing their extracurricular activities, having that perfect picture life, but needed to do something. And there was one day I fall so sick that I had to admit in emergency hospital, having a chest pain and thinking that probably I'm dying. And I knew it's my habits and it's the food that I'm eating, it's the PCOS I have, it's the body that I'm carrying about 20 extra kilos with me, with coughing, having that chest pain. Obviously, this is the result. Went to hospital, did my ECG, they put oxygen on me, and this is exactly on laying on the bed. I decided if I ever get out from here, I need to do something about it with zero plan, but I knew I want to do something. They cleared me and they told me it's viral asthma, which asthma word I've never heard in my life. This is naive I was, that asthma, what it is. So I came back, had to research what asthma is, realized obviously it's all related to the kind of person I am, the kind of habits I have, the kind of food I'm eating. Once I got recovered from that sickness, I decided to join the gym. I was like, okay, gym is the one, and healthy habits. I didn't know where to start. Again, I said, I have no plan what to do. Joined the gym. I actually saw the ad in FB, that Facebook, that there was a strength training gym next to my house. So I went there, but the gym looked pretty shady. It was under the big shed with lots of good looking but big bodybuilder tattoo trainer. It was very intimidating. I didn't know why I was there. I was still deciding whether I should go in, whether I should train, but I just went because I needed to change. The willpower was stronger than my fear at the time. I trained. I gave my name, address, my phone number, everything wrong, just in case. Being Indian, if you have grown up in joint families, very different thinking that you come with. I assume that if I go in that shady gym, what if they abduct me? What if they give me some substance that I'll eat and something that if they even kill me? So many various thoughts which people may not talk about it, but yeah, trust me, it gets there in the way. But within a week, that gym was so different that has given me sense of relief. I just knew within a week that I am going to get there. This is something new, and it felt home straight away. After 1 week, I obviously decided to being friendly with the trainers, and the trainers were so supportive, so helpful. It was not just, as I said, good looking, but they were actually good hearted, very supportive. Within a year, I think I lost the weight that I wanted to lose. But then I realized weight loss was just one layer. There's so much more depth to it. And I don't know why I have taken so many years just to decide. One, there is no structure. Two, there is no plan and there is no support. And people don't know when to start and where to start or where to even get right help. After 1 year, obviously, I was skinny. I wasn't lean enough, but I was very skinny. I was like, you know what? I need to help more people. How and what should I do? I applied for personal training course. I applied for nutrition coach. And within about 6 to 8 months, about a year, I did both my certificate and there we go. I was like, okay, that's it. I'm ready. I'm going to get the job straight away. Easy peasy. Let's do it. So what I did, I applied. I actually asked the same gym that I was training if I can get a job. But then, you know what? It's very difficult. Being a payable client and being a paying trainer is two different things. Your qualification and your experience is very different. And again, I had a doubt in myself. I thought they're not giving me the job because the way I'm looking. But that was a missing part was the confidence. I didn't know how to put myself there and ask for the work. I did apply for work. I did 3 to 4 months about volunteer work in different gyms, thinking that maybe they hire me. But I never look at the bigger picture. It's like, no, I'll get it eventually. But after a few weeks, it's like, I am not going to get a job, whether I should go ahead or not. And then my husband's like, you know what, you need to go as a contractor. Never ever thought in my life that I will run my own business. Wasn't confident. But this is what it is. Destiny has led me right here in this space that I've got my qualification, I've lost my weight, but I want to help. And this is the only chance whether I should do it or I shouldn't be doing it. Job, I'm not going to get it. So I applied in a gym closer to my house as a contractor, thinking, okay, let's see, probably this will work. Went there day 1, day 2, day 3, up till about 4 to 5 weeks. I reached there every single morning from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., sitting in one corner with zero help, zero leads, doubting myself, crying myself on the way back to work every single day. So emotional, again contemplating why I'm here. Am I so bad? Why would anybody hire me? What's in me? Just losing weight is not enough. Or a little bit of that experience is not enough. And I didn't know how to explain it to people. Still lending home with that smile that, no, I'll be fine. with the same determination, getting up at 5 a.m., reaching there 6 a.m. And I remember one day I was walking back, I cried in the smaller bench, and after that, I got up and I was like, I have to try this one more time. This is probably again the last chance. If I don't do it, and if you know how the Gujarati peoples are, the Gujju genes in me didn't let me give up. I was like, I'm going to make this work and this is going to be successful. The next day, everything changed. I came to the gym. I remember all I did, just talk. I think learned years back in one of the networking seminar, fake confidence theory that you talk no matter how introvert you are. And I actually applied that. Apparently it worked. I greeted everyone. I talked to everyone. I helped them just for free and just chat, chat, chat. That's it. Within 4 weeks to 5 weeks, I was fully booked out. I actually, even though I was working very random hours, morning, afternoon, evening, all I wanted is to train people to get more exposure and experience. Once I got the clientele ready, I just needed the structure and I didn't know what to do. And I obviously wanted to grow more and retain clients. I actually went and did my own PT session. So I hired the trainer for myself that how it actually works and wanted to learn more technical lifting, more structure in the business, and it worked. What I did is I hired the trainer. We learned along the way how to train myself, how to lift, proper technique. I actually passed on the same knowledge to my client. I literally copy and pasted his exact business to my structure. Apparently, it worked again. And today, fast forward now, I am running the successful business since I would say last 8 years, same structure. Sometimes, yes, it does work if you have a really good structure plan. Anyway, so during this time with my PT and May, we decided obviously I needed growth and I didn't know what to do. So we decided to do powerlifting competition. I wanted to do bodybuilding. Obviously, again, I'll talk about it that later. That being a bodybuilder, obviously, it's a little bit tricky when it comes to Indian and traditional thinking. So I put that aside. I thought, okay, let's start with the powerlifting competition. We started training for 23 and 24, and won both the competition under my age and weight category. That is done. Now, powerlifting competition is done. My business is all set. By 2025, mid 2025, I in fact even apply for counseling course so that I can actually understand the mindset of my clientele and I can genuinely help them to reach their best potential. Once I did that, by I think October, I decided like, that's it. What next? I still needed more and I didn't know how to reach more people and how to share this, that to find that new identity. It's not easy, but it's easy with that structure. You just need to think outside that box. By November, I thought, let me decide, let me do something else. And I obviously sat down, talked to my husband, talked to my family, friends, and decided something different and bold move, which is my own YouTube channel. This is where I'm sitting, The Balanced Talk Show. This is where I wanted to reach more people to understand that it's not hard. It is all about new identity, new habits, new help. It's everything out there. It's matter of finding it from the right place, matter of implying it from the right person. So I was like, you know what, this is where I'm going to start. And even if I reach one person, one tiny human to help, I'm happy. So please stay with me, learn with me. I'm going to have a various type of guests from health, from finance, from real estate, from wealth, from medicine. So we can all learn together how to balance, how to bring that balance, how to bring your new identity. Probably you are in the career that you don't want or you don't like. This is where we learn to find yourself. So stay with me for the next episode, The Balanced Talk Show. And thank you so much for watching.